For today's video, I thought I would share with you guys some details and also demo on the face the Fenty Cheeks Suede Powder Blushes. And if you've been watching my channel for a while, I just want to say I am sorry if I am not going to be potentially posting as much for the next month or so. For the last month and a half, I've been dealing with some health things, so I haven't been feeling great. I'm really not even feeling great right now, but I still wanted to try to get up and do something and film this video for you guys. So anyway, that was just for those who watch my channel on a regular basis. Just wanted to let you know that. But I'm going to try to get through this video and let you guys know my thoughts on these and just give you guys all the details about these. Fenty Beauty did reach out to me, which I was quite shocked by since I am a smaller creator. I have a smaller channel here, but they were really kind to offer to send me this PR box. Look how gorgeous this PR box is. It includes 4 of these new blushes. It also includes their contour stick, their blush brush, and then also their highlighter. But for today's video, I am going to be focusing on the blushes. The range of the blushes does come with 8 blushes. 2 are shimmer shades and the rest of the shades are matte shades. I have the shade Water Brat, which is described as a shimmering baby pink. I also have the shade Summertime Wine, which is a rich berry. I have the shade Bacon Cakes, which is described as a soft rosy taupe. And Petal Poppin', which is described as a baby pink. The shimmer shade that I have is the shade Water Brat, which is the shimmering baby pink shade. I also wanted to show you their blush brush. This blush brush is really nice and soft, but what kind of stood out to me about this is the size of it. It's actually quite small. It's probably the smallest blush brush that I've ever had. So if you like a really more precise blush brush, then this might be something that you would like. It also kind of has a little bit of an angle to it, so should make it easy just to apply it onto the cheeks exactly where you want to. And they also are not like dense bristles. They're pretty nice loose bristles, so it should be a good way to apply the blush in a more soft way, but yet you can still build it up. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch all of these shades. The only shade that I'm thinking about not swatching is the shade Summertime Wine, just because, I mean, this does look like a beautiful shade, but I don't think that it will be a shade that I will want to use. So I really don't want the blush to go to waste. I want to be able to give this to somebody else so that they can use it without me having already touched it. So I don't think I'm going to swatch this shade, but this shade does look really pretty. These are said to be an airy soft blendable formula for a diffused and seamless finish, and they are waterproof. They resist sweat and also humidity, at least supposedly. So let's go ahead and get into the swatches. Those are the swatches. These are very pigmented. In the demo, I only just dabbed a little bit into the blushes, and that's all I needed. These are gonna last so long because you really only need such a small amount of product to build up the pigment. And I did apply 2 layers so that you guys could see this blush built up a bit. But honestly, you could definitely build these blushes up even more than I showed in the demo if you do like a more bold blush color. But I feel like even with just the 1 application, it gives a really gorgeous flush of color, and it's quite pigmented. I really only dabbed a tiny bit into the blushes, and there was only a really small amount of the blush on my brush when I applied it, and it still gave off quite a bit of pigment. I found that this brush was actually really nice. I wasn't sure how I felt about such a small blush brush, but it was very easy to, you know, just target exactly where I want to put it, but also the fact that this is a lightly packed bristle and it's just very nice and soft. It was very easy to really brush out the blush and kind of diffuse it a bit and just make it look really nice and seamless. And the brush is very soft, so that's nice. So definitely a nice blush brush if you are looking for a blush brush. Of course, you don't need it if you already have a brush that you use to apply your blush, but if you have been wanting one that is easy to use, I do like this one. I also love the IT Cosmetics blush brush, but this one is definitely different because it is a small blush brush. So if that's something that sounds like you would like, then it might be worth checking that blush brush out. It does say that these are waterproof, sweat-proof, and humidity-proof. So I'm gonna go put that to the test a little bit. I'm gonna go spray my face with some water to see if it is waterproof, how it kind of holds on. And I haven't put any setting spray or anything like that on my face. And then also, I'm not feeling great, so I don't think that I'm going to go sit outside and test, or like wait till I sweat to test that out. It is humid outside, but I don't think I'm gonna wait outside long enough to put that to the test, but I'll do the waterproof test. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Got my spray bottle of water. I don't know if this is gonna be enough to test if it's waterproof, but we're gonna do it anyway. Maybe I should just stick my face in the shower and see how that goes, but I don't know if I feel like doing that, so I'm gonna try this out. So let's just spray water all over my face. Got my face decently wet. The color's still there, but obviously I feel like I almost need to like let this dry down a little too and then see how the blush is holding up, because it does say it's waterproof. So my face is pretty wet. Keep spraying more. I could also just go splash my face with water, but I don't know, hopefully this is a good test. I guess I'll wait till my face dries and or maybe I'll do this, rub it around and see if any of the blush is coming up. Okay, there's no blush coming off on my hand, and my face is quite wet. There's no blush coming off on my finger. That is actually very impressive. I would think that it would be like starting to rub off with that water in there, and let's really get in there and see. Nope, there's no blush coming off on my finger. So I feel like that's pretty good to say that these blushes may very well be waterproof. That's cool. So there's that little test. I don't know if that was a good one or not, but hopefully you guys thought maybe it was. But anyway, I feel like these will last quite well on the face, especially if I'm able to do that, cover my face with water and then rub on the blushes and they're not coming off on my fingers, then I feel like that's gonna say that they are also sweat proof and humidity proof, at least for a while. So that's really cool. So there is my quick little review and demo of these blushes. If you are interested in checking them out, I will have them listed and linked in the description box below. If you guys do want to help to support my channel and you are interested in picking up any of these blushes anyway, it would mean a lot if you would use the link in the description box below. It's no additional cost to you, but it does help to support my channel. I receive a small portion of the sale if you do use my link, but no pressure. But also a huge thank you if you do end up using my link to buy these blushes or the Fenty blush brush. But anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Let me know which of these shades are your favorite. If you would like to see even more content from me in the future and you're not already subscribed, I would absolutely love it if you'd go ahead and subscribe to my channel. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you tune in for my next video.